new business owners, current business owners. Start over. I'm just going to completely start over. Hi everyone, welcome to a Biz Creator channel. I'm glad to have you here and I'm here to help you. Today we are talking about contracting as a professional, and this is a new series that I'm starting because I have a lot of experience in being a contractor and I want to help you find your next job. So this video in particular is for job seekers. Okay, so first what you're going to do is you're going to find a staffing agency in your city. And a staffing agency, also known as a recruitment agency or employment agency, is a company that connects job seekers with employers. Staffing agencies help employers find qualified candidates for various types of positions, including temporary, contract, and permanent roles. They can handle the entire recruitment process, from sourcing and screening candidates to managing administrative tasks. So the staffing agency is the middleman between you, the job seeker, and their client, who is the company that is looking for help. So I'm glad you stopped by a Biz Creator channel. First, I want to tell you what this channel is all about. It is created for content creators, 9-to-5ers, work-life balance, remote workers, small business owners, and new business owners or current business owners. We're here to help you, and right now this series, the Contracting Professional series, is going to help you find your next role as a contractor. But first I want to give a shout out to a channel that is a follower of mine, and they are Gifts to You. So I just want to say hello to Gifts to You, and I'll put their @ there. So go check out their channel. Their shorts are really awesome. They have food content, and it's a little bit of ASMR, and it's a very welcoming channel. So I encourage you to stop by there if you want to be a part of this community. Thank you. Okay, now on to the topic at hand. I have a lot of experience in contracting with staffing agencies. I worked with 3 at a time sometimes, and would be working with one contracting agency and would have 3 other contract agencies calling me while I'm on a contract working. And it really gets yourself out there with networking with all of the companies in your city, and it helps you get your foot in the door. So keep listening for more tips on how to become a professional contractor the right way. I have all of the great tips. I have years of experience. So this series, this one, is going to help you immensely. So keep watching. And I'm going to keep this really short. I'm going to make probably up to 5 videos on the topic. So it's also going to include a recap of interviewing. I did an interview series, so go check out that playlist, and so that will help you as well. Let me get on to my handy dandy notes. Okay, so now we know what a staffing agency is. Great, I'm glad you're interested in being a contractor, because it's actually the best way to learn skills and experiences in different companies and in your role and in your industry. Okay, you guys, so let's move on. Okay, so you may be asking, well, what fields of experience can I even contract in? What staffing agencies can I go with? What companies can I work for? Well, it just depends on your profession, but you can be a contractor in the healthcare industry, the IT profession. You can contract in the industrial profession as a construction worker, in the warehouse, janitorial, seasonal, or you can do daily pay and work for a staffing agency that hires people daily, and you get paid that same day, which is very helpful. And also finance, accounting, and administrative. So there's a staffing agency for all types of professions and skill sets, and that's very helpful to know. And as I'm saying this, I'm thinking of so many questions you might be having, but I will get to those, and I probably should write that one down because you're probably going to ask, what is it? The interview process, or the how to get on board with them. Onboarding. Well, it depends on the agency. Some are going to have tests, and we'll get into that later. So I'm going to stay on topic here. Okay, so next, I'm going to explain each field in detail and the roles that you may be interested in when you go with the staffing agency. Healthcare. Well, they have entry-level roles like a nurse aide or certified nurse aide, home health care, all the way up to an RN, LPN, therapist, any kind of therapist that you may have experience in. You could be work for healthcare staffing agency. Nursing homes, you can get a lot of work in healthcare. I've done it before, and I'll explain all that in another video and my experience with that. So I also mentioned the IT profession. You can start out entry-level help desk all the way up to security analyst. Right now, the IT profession is they are in high demand, so obviously you're going to be able to get a role with the staffing agency in the IT profession. Okay, so as I mentioned, the industrial industry, excuse me, they have construction roles like forklift and warehouse, janitorial, seasonal even. You can work seasonal jobs, if it's in the summer, landscaping, in the winter, snow removal. And there's daily pay staffing agencies where you go in just for the day, 8 hours. And they do construction cleanup. And they have all types of jobs that they have clients that need to fill. And so if you're interested in just wanting to know what daily pay is like, I would definitely recommend you, or not only daily pay, but working for an agency. Doing daily pay will help you kind of get your feet wet in the industry and contracting and understand what that's like. And then there's finance and accounting and administrative. Those are more professional, but they do have entry-level roles like billing, accounts payable, office management, customer service. The list goes on and on. Any job that you're looking for, a staffing agency may be able to find you work. Okay, even if it's just for a week, a day. I've even had roles where I did a working interview where I worked 8 hours just to see what it was like, and then take it from there. Just did 8 hours and got my check, and it just didn't work out. I don't remember what the scenario was, but I'm rambling. Sorry. Anyway, I'm a new YouTuber. Give me some grace here. Okay, so moving on. The benefits of being a contractor is you will get experience and skills. You'll get more pay. Sometimes they'll pay you a little bit more than if you worked for an actual company working hourly. You get paid every week. With some staffing agencies, they do pay you every week, which is nice. You get time off in between contracts. So if you need breaks in between jobs and you're not ready to commit to a full-time company yet because you're learning skills and you're just new to the workforce, I would recommend that you contract, because you can have a month in between roles or a couple weeks. You can work short-term roles, like you can work a month and then go on vacation, come back, and then find another role. It's flexible. Okay. Also, what I love about contracting is professional networking. I know I'm really happy about this because I've contracting actually kept me afloat, and I learned so much being a contractor. Okay. You will be networking with different companies in your city, different managers, levels of supervisors and your colleagues and coworkers. You'll get to know people all around in every industry, to where, like, if you needed a job after a contract ended and you know someone from a different job and they're like, we're hiring, then you can actually have insight to that company because you've already worked there, or you know someone that works there. Okay. Also, working for an agency is competitive. Your resume working with different companies and in different industries shows that you're very diverse and dynamic in your work history, and so that makes you very competitive. And let's see, time off in between contracts, resume working, yeah, okay, anyway, sorry to read over my notes, and I don't want to edit this out too much. Okay, the cons though of contracting are no health benefits. Your contract will end at any time. Sometimes it's abruptly, like on a Friday, they'll say, well, we don't want to have her back. It's not working out for us, or we're going in a different direction. That's hard, but keep in mind they already had you there, so they know you, and that's okay. That's one more contact under your belt. Let's see. You get very little training when you're a contractor. When you go into any job as a contractor, they're going to expect you to already know a little bit about the profession, whether it's you're walking onto a construction site or in a warehouse working a forklift. They're going to expect you to at least know a little bit of the tasks that you have to do on a daily basis. Yep, that makes it challenging. So you have to be good, you have to work well with many hats, and you have to be good with change. You have to be okay with changing things around and changing departments and all that good stuff. Also, another con is the culture can be tough depending on the management. So a lot of times the reason why they do have a contractor in is because they are looking for someone who can come in and help out. They're really busy and they need deadlines met, and you're there to help them. So keep that in mind. That could be tough. Sometimes there's pressure already from within in the office or with your colleagues, and so sometimes you're there to save the day, and sometimes they need someone there to pick up the loose ends, and you're going to be there for that. So being a contractor is a very important role. If you're looking for a challenge in the workforce industry and you want to get your feet wet in your profession, I would highly recommend going to a staffing agency and getting yourself out there. I promise it will work out for you. You will learn a lot very quickly. Okay, so my next video is going to be how to become a professional contractor. I will explain to you how I did it, and I also became a professional contractor in different industries, healthcare and finance. So the spectrums were different, but the concept of contracting is the same. So that's my next video, how to become a professional contractor. In the meantime, I want to encourage you to go and check out the interview series, because a lot of the topics the questions that I answer there for interviewees, they're very helpful when you become a contractor because they will help you get the role. Contracting is very competitive because people that contract either need the experience, they need a job right away, or they're looking to get their foot in the door at a certain company. And the interview is important, even though maybe if you just need a job right away, it could turn into a permanent job. It could turn into a very good next step for you in your profession. So definitely listen to my interview Q&As. It's on my playlist. So that's the end. Thank you for joining me. If you're new here and you want to network, please subscribe to A Biz Creator. We have big plans for this channel, like product reviews. I definitely want to review products that you have, or maybe somebody that you work with in your community has. very interested in learning about your brand and your products. I want to review it and support you. And also we want to build a community together here. So let's build a community. If you're interested, please hit the subscribe button. Maybe you're just here because you're looking for a job, but you also want to be a content creator, or you want to help people as I do. It's not as easy as it looks, but when you want to help people, you just have to get yourself out there. So there's definitely something that you're looking for, and I'm glad you stopped by, and I hope this was helpful. And yes, so go listen to Dear Subscribers. It's an audio that I made, and I don't know why I point. The audio is going to be very helpful to help you understand this channel. If you're anything like me, I typically don't just subscribe to every channel. But if you're here just for the topic, you've probably already clicked out for now. That's okay. If you're just still here while I'm rambling, I thank you so much for stopping by, and please leave your favorite emoji in the comments to let me know you were here. Thank you for coming to A Biz Creator, and you are great, and thank you for stopping in the great room. Bye-bye.